Hi guys, it's Allie. In today's video I have another viewer request. Grace Fap requested that I do some affordable polished brands, and so I thought that was a great idea, and I wanted to also tack on some affordable sites that allow you to get polishes that wouldn't necessarily fall under affordable for cheaper. So thank you Grace Fap for the recommendation. I loved this video idea because it's one of those videos that's not like extremely difficult for me to put together, because I already I can think of all the brands like off the top of my head that I want to talk about. So yes, so what qualifies as affordable to me is anything that retails at or under $5 everywhere it's sold. So it's not polishes that I get on my discount site, because those polishes don't retail for that. It's all about, for me, affordable is accessible and affordable. So it has to be something that you can pick up pretty much anywhere, or it's consistently sold at least at the same price. So without further ado, let's jump in. So the first brand I'm going to talk about is Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild has multiple lines that fall under affordable. The Mega Less line is sold for about $1.99, and that's what we're going to focus on for the rest of this section of the video. The Fast Dry line retails for 99 cents most places. The One Step Wonder Gels are right there on the line at $4.99, but I would still consider that affordable. The Wild Shine line retails for about 99 cents most places, and then the Candy Gloss Nail Tint retails for about $1.99 most places. And prices do fluctuate and vary from state to state, city to city, and store to store. So these are the prices that I found on the Wet n Wild Beauty website, and some of them I just went and verified that it was the same at like CVS and Walgreens. So Wet n Wild is a 3 free brand, and I will have a video next week on what does 3, 4, and 5 free mean. What exactly are those ingredients that are not being included in these polishes? So we'll talk about that next week. So the Wet n Wild Mega Last polish bottles contain 0.45 fluid ounces, and that equates to about 13.5 milliliters. That is about standard for nail polish, which is cool. Their polishes, in my opinion, tend to lean on the thick side, and in this video when I'm talking about thick and thin, just imagine a line, and you have thick, you have thin. Nothing can be like on the line. It has to qualify in one bucket or the other, because some of these are not thick like in a bad way or a good way. They're just thicker than thin. You get me. So that's what I mean basically. So these tend to be on the thicker side in terms of their consistency. On the website they claim to be 5-day chip resistant. I don't know why anyone makes any of those claims, because we've talked about it before. Body chemistry determines how long you can wear a polish. Me, I'm not going to get 5 days out of this. Like, it's not terrible. It's not like bad or anything. It's just, to me, it's more normal. It's going to wear pretty normal compared to other polishes. So if polish tends to last 5 days for you, then you'll probably get 5 days out of this. If polish tends to last 3 days for you, you'll probably get 3. If polish lasts less than a day on you, you'll probably get less than a day. To me, it's nothing special, but it's nothing bad either. You can purchase this Wet n Wild Mega Last at most drugstores and most superstores like Walmart and Target, and then you can also purchase it on the Wet n Wild website, which I will have linked in the description box if you're interested. And again, that's Wet n Wild. And next up we have Pure Ice. Pure Ice does have 2 lines. They have their Pure Ice, regular Pure Ice line, which sells for about $2, and then they have their Pure Ice Shine, which is supposed to be like their gel-like, and it's $2.97. Pure Ice is also 3 free, which is cool. They have 0.5 fluid ounces, which equates to 15 milliliters in the bottles, which is standard. Their formulas, to me, tend to run on the thick side. I usually have about normal chipping with Pure Ice, similar to Wet n Wild. Nothing special, but nothing terrible either. And you purchase Pure Ice from Walmart. And again, that is Pure Ice. Next up we have Sally Hansen's Xtreme Wear line. This retails for about $2 to $3 depending on where you purchase it. Sally Hansen is a 3 free company, and their bottles contain 0.4 fluid ounces, which equates to 11.8 milliliters. The formulas really do vary across the whole line. That's true for every nail polish brand, but really true for the Sally Hansen Extreme Wear line. Some of these are as thick as you want them to be, like wet cement, which is like a one coater, and some of these can be super thin. In fact, the way they reformulated a lot of them makes them super thin. The Pacific Blue now is like terribly thin. It's very, very runny and watery and just not a very good polish. But let's not go there. This one, again, it's not the best wear, it's not the worst wear. I've had them last, Sally Hansen Extreme Wear polishes last 2 or 3 days. I've had them last 1 day, less than 1 day. So, you know, it's pretty normal for me. These you can purchase at most drugstores and superstores. So again, that's Sally Hansen Extreme Wear. And next we have Sally Hansen's Insta-Dri line, which you guys know, like, I love. I rave about them quite a bit on my channel. They retail kind of weird. They retail anywhere from like $2 to $5. So I guess it depends on where you purchase. Generally, I don't purchase them for any more than $3. If I see it more than $3, I'm just like, skip. So yes, anywhere from like $2 to $5, I would say. Again, Sally Hansen is 3 free. These bottles contain 0.31 fluid ounces, which equates to 9.17 milliliters. I did not realize they had so little polish in them compared to other brands and other lines. But I will say this, even though they have less polish, it ends up equaling out because you only need, for most of these, 1 to 2 coats. I don't think I have one Insta-Dri polish that I need 3 coats on. I really don't. Most of them are 1 to 2 coaters, and for me, most of them are 1 coaters. So it ends up equaling out because you don't use as much polish as you would from other brands and other lines. Like I said, these tend to be on the thicker side, tend to be 1 coaters, and they do tend to last a little bit longer on me than a lot of other polishes do. I can stretch an Insta-Dri polish probably about 4 days, and then I'll see some chipping come in. You can purchase these at most drugstores and superstores. And again, that's Sally Hansen Insta-Dri. Next up, we have Morgan Taylor. Morgan Taylor retails for $4.25 on btysales.com. It is a 3 free company, and the bottles contain 0.5 fluid ounces, which equates to 15 milliliters, which is standard. I only have 2 of these, but the 2 that I have a thicker consistency, which I like, and I've only found these on btysales.com. I'm not sure where else they're sold. I didn't even know about the brand until one day I was on BTY Sales and I was buying my OPIs and I was trying to figure out what I could buy to get me over the threshold to get free shipping. And I was just looking on the site and I saw these, so I picked up 2 of them. And I do like them a lot, but are they sold anywhere else? If you know, leave a comment and tell me where else they're sold. And if they're sold for higher than what I would consider affordable, because I only included them in the video because I've only found them on btysales.com. So again, that's Morgan Taylor. So next up we have Sinful Colors. Sinful Colors has a couple of lines as well. They have the regular line. They have the Sinful Shine line, which retails for about $2.99, whereas the regular line is $1.99. And then I think that the Kylie ones were a little bit more expensive too. I decided not to purchase any of those for personal reasons, and so I'm not sure how much they cost exactly, but I do think they're under $5. Sinful Colors is a 3 free brand. They have 0.5 fluid ounces in their bottles, which equates to 15 milliliters. For me, the polishes tend to lean on the thicker side. Again, across the entire line, you're going to get different formula variations, but most of the ones that I have are on the thicker side, and if they weren't out of the bottle on the thicker side, they definitely thickened up over time to be really, really nice formulas. Again, Sinful Colors is found in most drugstores and supermarkets. And again, that's Sinful Colors. And the last one I'm going to talk about today is Julie G. This retails for $3.99. It's actually, Julie G is actually a former YouTuber, I believe. And so that's exciting. These bottles carry 0.35 fluid ounces, which equates to about 10 milliliters in the bottle. So it's a little bit small for the price. But they tend to be a thicker consistency, and I like it, and I like supporting a former YouTuber. These can be found at Rite Aid, and you can also shop them at Jessie's Girl cosmetics.com, and I'll have that linked in the description box if you're interested. And again, this is Julie G. So again, those are the affordable brands, and now I'm going to just quickly go over the discount sites that I talk about frequently about purchasing like certain collections from. I talk about these pretty frequently on the site, and I've gotten some questions about them, so I thought I would spend this time just talking about them a little bit. So the first one we're going to talk about is Transdesign. It's a discount site, again, transdesign.com. It's also the same company as nailsupplies.us, and I will have all links in the description box. This company is based out of Atlanta, Georgia, and there's no minimum requirement for you to order. So you can buy one polish and order. You don't have to buy any like $50 minimum or anything. In my experience, the order ships within 1 business day, which is amazing. I've even had it where I like ordered a polish or I ordered a collection, and like a couple of hours later you're like, oh, your order has shipped. Yes. So it usually ships within 1 business day, and it usually arrives within like 3 days, which is awesome. I've also had a little bit of a customer service experience with them. I can't remember, I think it might have been the China Glaze House of Colors collection or the Rebel collection. I can't remember what it was. But I ordered a China Glaze collection, and I had accidentally ordered like the full display, and they emailed me seeking clarification because they didn't have the full display. And I really appreciate that. They were like, hey, we're out of the displays. Are you sure? I mean, do you still want to order the collection? And I was like, oh yes, I just wanted the collection anyway. I didn't want the full display. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that they didn't assume that I wouldn't want it. I'm glad that they didn't just cancel my order and refund me the money and not tell me that we're out of the displays, but we have the polishes. I'm just glad that they took that extra step. That shows me that they care, you know, a lot about their customers, which means a lot. They have a secure encrypted site. They do not sell your personal information, all of which is very important when you're purchasing from companies that you're unfamiliar with. They do accept Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, and wire transfer funds, and they ship internationally. But I know what you're wondering. I get it. Nice, nice, nice. But how much do the polishes cost? I got you. I got you, boo. So their China Glaze polishes cost $3.25, which is the lowest I've seen them on any discount site. The Color Club polishes are $8.50, which is higher than I've seen on other sites, which I'll talk about in a minute. Essie's run for $4.50, which is the lowest I've seen Essie's run. The Essie Gel Couture line is $5.75 on this site, which is again the lowest I've seen those run. And finally, Orly is $4.25 on this site, and that's the lowest I've seen those run. And with all the polishes, I've never had a negative experience where I was like, I see why this polish is $4.25. I've never had that kind of experience. Like, they all work really well. So I don't have any complaints about my purchases from any of these sites, but especially transdesign.com. So next up we have Head to Toe Beauty. It's another discount site, headtotoebeauty.com. It's based out of Illinois, and again, there's no minimum requirement for you to order. Again, in my experience, the order ships within like 1 to 2 business days, which is great, and then I usually receive the order within 3 or 4 days, which is awesome. They too have a secure encrypted site, and they do not sell your personal information. They accept Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and PayPal as forms of payments, and they do ship internationally. So, nice, nice, nice. What the polishes cost. China Glaze tie for the best price. They're $3.25 on Head to Toe Beauty. Color Club, ding ding ding, $3.50. Yes, $3.50. On Transdesign, Color Clubs run at $8.50. On Head to Toe Beauty, they are $3.50. That is where I go for all my Color Club polishes. Yes. Essie's on Head to Toe Beauty are $6. The Essie Gel Couture line is $8, and Orly's are sold for $5.50. So I buy just pretty much China Glaze and Color Club on Head to Toe Beauty, and then the other ones on Transdesign. And last but not least, we have Balanced Beauty Supply. This is another discount site that goes by btysales.com. It's based in Florida, and there's no minimum requirement to order. Now on their site, they do say that their site is designed for licensed cosmetologists, nail technicians, full specialists, salon owners, and students of these categories. I haven't had an issue. I don't fall under any of those categories. I've not had an issue ordering from them. So I think the site is designed for them, but I don't think that they restrict the customer base at all. You have to pay through PayPal, which I like, because PayPal is pretty secure and you can run any customer service issues you have in terms of payment or whatnot through PayPal, and they'll advocate for you. I love that. But unfortunately, they only ship within the US. And what is their pricing like? I've only purchased and only seen, I think, OPI and Morgan Taylor. The OPI polishes are $5 a piece and the Morgan Taylor polishes are $4.25. So guys, that's the video on affordable brands and affordable sites. I hope this video was helpful. And yeah, so if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If I left any brands out, just leave them in the comments. If you know of another discount site, leave that in the comments. We'll all take that. And yeah, so if you're not subscribed, please do, so that you can join the fun. And I will see you guys in Friday's video on nail growth part 3. See you then.